Hi, I am fascinated by Jason's computer. So, I hope you liked yesterday's post. Um, Jason and I, at 2 feet below, feel like
Hi guys!
photo baller. No. Anyway, we feel like things should be honest and straightforward, and we can be silly, or we can be serious, or we can be seriously silly. Hey, but
Ooh.
I think about writing stuff down before I talk about them because sometimes I feel like it offers structure, like I said yesterday. But sometimes I'll look back at the video and I'm like, oh man, I forgot to talk about something. Case in point, yesterday I forgot a whole nationality that I am. And it's been bugging me all night. So I'm Italian on both my mom and dad's side. I'm Puerto Rican, Sicilian, English, Irish, and I forgot Scottish. Oh my gosh. So that's
She's
just,
a mutt.
I'm a mutt. Thank you, Jason. So yeah, that's just one more nationality of cooking I have to learn, but that's okay. Well, today's topic is as a more serious matter. I would like to talk about anxiety today. And so certain things, like I said, maybe it would have been better to write down. So I'd have like all the facts and details and stuff like that. But sometimes, then again, you want to just talk from what you know and talk about how you feel about it and just things that you yourself have experienced or just stuff like that. Okay. Okay. Jason's gonna let the boys out, and we have a security that's gonna go off real loud, so don't be alarmed. In fact, I'm gonna wait just 2 seconds for that to happen. So, there we go. Because I know that's awfully loud. Okay, so, well, I would always tell people that I got depression when I was 12. My anxiety came in my 20s. But, literally, like last night, I guess, when I was thinking about this post, I started thinking maybe it's the other way around, actually, because maybe I had anxiety and that caused some of the depression. Well, you guys know what all that stuff means, right? So I mean, if you don't, that's okay. I can, run it through. But everybody, and you know what? This is completely normal. Everybody, I want to say, every person on Earth has experienced anxiety at some point or another. And for a lot of people, it's just like one incident maybe or something that just happened, and then maybe like, okay, it's done and they're okay and they know how to deal with it, and then it's cool, which is fine. But sometimes it could come back, or maybe it's a multiple of different factors, or something that the person doesn't even know what happened to them. And all that's okay too. It's not anything to be like ashamed about, or but some people, myself included, we could let it halt us sometimes. We get so stuck in it that maybe it's going to happen again, or maybe it did happen again, and that's why we start thinking, well, it's going to happen again and again and again, because it did once or twice or three times or something, and maybe we don't even know what caused it. So earlier today, I'm trying to gather my thoughts for this vlog, and um, I'm not gonna say my cerebral palsy caused all of this, because there's a lot of people who have CP or things more severe than I do, and they don't have anxiety, and they don't have depression, and they don't have these things stopping us. But if you guys have read some of my blogs last year about my family, and I'm sure I'm gonna write more, you might know where I'm coming from a little bit with this, and maybe where I'm about to take it. I don't know. But I believe that speaking truthfully and honestly, I'm not gonna lie about what I write or what I say. We're all human beings here, but generally, I strive every day to speak from the heart and speak from my brain. So if I say something that offends somebody, well, they're just gonna have to be offended. So I really feel my anxiety started when I was young. You know what, my family I have two brothers and two sisters. My oldest brother, and then me, my sister, my other sister, and my little brother. So, but in my entire family, cousins, aunts, uncles, my grandparents, nobody was in a wheelchair. Nobody had CP. Nobody, nobody was even on a walker. I don't think. I mean, I don't know anybody who had any trouble walking or any trouble with their movements or anything. And so, and back in the 70s and 80s, I understand there was a limited source of information and education about this kind of thing. But my parents weren't really, I think they looked at that and they're like, well, geez, what do we do with this disabled blob over here, right? I mean, I've been told that I would never leave my house. I would be, just homebound forever. I was thought to just, I guess, graduate high school and never go to college. There's all kinds of, things, and I really don't know why, because I'm very intelligent. I'm sure I've blogged it before, maybe too much so for my own good, but anyway. So it kind of begs the question to me, why would my parents feel this way about me? My sister right under me, she went to college. She moved out, I forgot at what age, I think 17. So, it's like, why, I did stay until I was 22. I get that part. But growing up in my family, I am thinking caused some of my anxieties and my own fears. Well, okay, if my parents are saying this about me or thinking this about me, then geez, maybe I'm not gonna do anything. Maybe I'm just gonna really sit here and I don't know, So, um, another thing that caused my anxiety, and okay, mom and dad, because I don't know if they ever knew about this. I seriously don't know. So I don't know if they read our stuff. Really, I don't. I don't know if they're gonna watch this video. From the 5th grade until I graduated high school, other kids, whether they haven't been taught whether they just, whatever's going on in their little heads, they I was teased every single day of those, what I just say, 7 years of school. And it was such like, okay, so you guys know I jump, right? If you've ever seen me, if you know me, I make a loud noise. It's called a startle reflex. I forgot what the other word is. It begins with an M. Um, Basically, all newborns have it, and they just grow out of it. Whereas they get older, there's nothing, and they just learn to, their bodies just mature, and there's nothing, going on. So a lot of people with CP still have this startle reflex, and so I explain it to people this way, like, yeah, there's no rhyme or reason for this thing, because um literally, like, a plane could crash right next to me and I'm not gonna jump, right? And then 2 seconds later, somebody opens up their soda can 3 feet away from me and I'm just a mile high. So, I don't know. But so back to school, these kids, a certain group of, I guess, tormentors here, as we, realized that I jump with loud noises, and so they would begin causing these situations, making loud noises or other things to make me react, and it's involuntary. Like I said, you can't. There's nothing I can do about it. And it's, at first you don't realize, oh, so and so dropped their book, whatever, whatever. But no, they would continuously, and then they would laugh, and you're like, and they're looking at me, and I'm like, oh my God, they are doing this on purpose. And that's so. What I said, sorry, mom and dad, was because over time, I love school, I love learning. Let me get that straight. I love all my teachers. I even love school lunches. There's nothing wrong with school lunches, right? But I hated going to school. So I'll be like, hey, mom, I don't feel good. Can I stay home? And she'd be like, sure. And I'm just thinking, how does this work? Year after year. Like, how is she still thinking I'm sick? She must know I'm not sick, right? But she never asked me. I never told her. Honestly, the way my family was, I was thinking about it, and I really, really believed that, like, I don't know if they wouldn't care, but it was something that it was, but like, I'm just like, now I'm just positive that they would have done something about it. But when you're a kid too, and this just keeps happening, and you're just so that's why I think part of my anxiety started early, because I realized you start avoiding situations that maybe you love to do, even, or certain things maybe you don't want to do, but you have to do, or as kids you have to go to school. But I'm gonna say, hey, I almost didn't graduate because my senior year I skipped a lot. And then I got sick on top of that, so I had to stay home. Um, I almost didn't graduate with my class because of, well, because of my anxiety, but because of what everybody, how I was feeling. It's a ride, you guys. Anxiety can do a lot to people. But here's what I am learning. I'm still learning this. I'm 40 years old, but it's okay if you don't know it yet. If you're, older than me or younger than me, it's okay. But life is just so I don't even know if there's a word for it. It's refreshing. It's insane. It's um I'm learning if we let our fears stop us from doing everything, then we're gonna look back when we're 80, 90 years old, and we're gonna be like, well, man, what did I do with my life? I didn't do anything because I was too afraid to do anything. So, um, that's why I, um, well, that's not why, I mean, but it's like that. That's, I go to concerts, I do stuff that, I mean, I know I'm gonna jump, and that's one of my main anxiety factors because once I start jumping, I'm gonna keep doing it because that's just what, and then I get hot, and then I keep jumping because I'm really, really, really hot and really, really, really nervous, but you know what? Like concerts, like if I didn't go to that Stabbing Westward concert, I would regret it for the rest of my life, I'm telling you. I've been to concerts. I've been, Scarborough Fair. It's a Renaissance fair, and they shoot this big old cannon like 3 times every single day.
It sucks.
Jason says it sucks. It's wonderful, but guess what? Who does not jump when a cannon right 2 feet from you goes off? Right? So hey, we're okay because everyone's doing it. But I'm trying to learn to live, anyway, and just push past all these things because you know what? Everyone is unique. Everyone is awesome, and there's, in 2010, X-Men First Class came out, and they keep saying this one line, right? Mutant and proud. Well, like all through school, well, I just felt like the biggest mutant ever because guess what? I was the only wheelchair bound student apart from the the MR kids, but they were all in one room together. They learned together. They were, which is nothing, nothing wrong. That's fine, and I would go see them and hang out with them, but I was the only one that was not in that one classroom. So I stuck out wherever I went, and those all the kids and so I'm just growing up thinking I'm the biggest mutant ever. None of my family is like this. None of my peers are like this. So it's but when that movie came out, I have a tattoo, but hey, yeah, I can't pull out my sleeve. Hey, can you pull out my sleeve? It says mutant and proud, and I that's a good. I'm proud of who I am, and I really am. Let's see. Can you guys? I might just have to
Hold on, guys.
grip hands. Can you see that, guys? Maybe a little bit. Oh, I'll post a picture. Don't worry. But so that's there as a constant reminder. Like, hey, yeah, you're a mutant, baby. That's awesome, right? Because no one's gonna be proud of that, right? They look at that like it's a bad thing. It's awesome. It's a good thing, and it's what makes you unique and beautiful. So that's what I go. That's what I go. What I say. What sometimes I'll be signing stuff, and I'll be like, I say, God bless the mutant and proud. Anxiety takes a lot of different shapes. Not all people with anxiety act the same way, do the same things, and that it's okay. See, I know I'm forgetting something because I always do, but I want you guys to know that there are no two people on the planet who are the same. Yeah, I'm getting all I'm getting all nervous. I'm getting hot. I'm getting, yeah. I was wondering, because if you know me, Jason's blowing on me. Thank you, baby. I was wondering yesterday because I'm getting all like terrified. And I'm like, why am I terrified? I'm in my kitchen. Like, you guys see all the kitchen stuff behind me, right? I'm in my kitchen, in the house, eating my pizza. Why am I terrified of talking to the computer? Because of my anxiety, But this is partly why I want to do this so bad, because I'm gonna start realizing that this is a good thing. I'm pushing past it, and I can do this, and you can do it too. So, getting hot, getting hot. So, what's the stage? So, I'm probably gonna stop here. And like I said, I know there's more. I was wanting to say more examples or more stuff or more something, but you guys, it's okay to be, anxious, and it's okay to be different, and and if you guys want to ask me something, leave a comment. You want to talk about something, you want me to talk about something, anything, leave a comment. If you like us, please share us with people or stuff. We're on our site, 2 Feet Below. We're on Facebook. If you want to hit us up, of course, this YouTube channel. So, let me see. And if I think about something, I'll just put it at the beginning of my next post, like I did with this post. So, you guys have a nice day, okay? Or a nice afternoon. It's 4 o'clock here. You can see it's still nice and bright in the sky. We love you guys, okay? So, just, I hope you always know that. Alright. I need a line. I need a catchphrase to say bye. If you guys think of one, tell me, because, hey, that's cool too. Alrighty, bye.